Let's go.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
Come on in, man.
Came up from the struggle, nigga.
Come on in, y'all. Hey.
I just try to keep it pimpin', baby. Word to my Uncle Louis.
Merlot Fridays, man. Y'all come on in, man.
These niggas, I'm out here get my paper.
Yeah.
Info late the nigga up, told me these niggas haters. That was back in 9-6, them boys was riding day.
What's good, man? Sterling Grubbs, what's good? Irvin Hendrick, what's good? Come on in, man. We gonna vibe out. King Y, my brother, what's good, man? What's poppin', man? Y'all gonna hit that like button for your boy? Yeah. Lowe's 1420, what's good, man? Yeah. Yeah, come on in, man. Yeah. What's up, Vigilante Kato? What's up, man? What's good, man? What's good, everybody? Contender Regime boxing in this hole, man. Merlot Fridays. Steven Johnson, what's good? Warriors boxing, what's good, man? What's good, man? Appreciate y'all boys for coming through, showing love, as always. You know, let's get the camera, everything. Is my audio good, man? Can everybody hear me, man? What's good? I hope y'all got y'all Merlot. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all sipping. You did what I'm saying? What's going on, man? I got the chat adjusted here. What's good, DOC? Salute. Salute, man. I'm good, Lowe's 1420. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it. Jose Pancho Esparza, what's good, bro? That boy say I got some kush. Hey, already. Get blazed in, my brother. Get blazed. Swift Clearly Boxing TV, what's good, bro? Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in. You know what I mean? Come on in. We gonna rock out. You know, we got some good boxing to talk today. We got some good boxing to talk tonight, man. What's going down? Brian David, what's up, bro? Already, bro. Appreciate you for coming through, showing love. Miracle Video Production, what's good, bro? Is that Frisco, Texas, or is that San Francisco? Vigilante Kato, say, can we talk about fantasy dream fights? Oh, yeah, we can always do that. Texas, okay, bro. That's what's up, Frisco, Texas, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. I rock with Frisco, man. It's real cool out there. It's laid back in Frisco. Cooley Stevenson, what's good, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Y'all come on in, bro. H-Town in the building. H-Town in the building. I know we got some new people coming through. Where y'all from, man? How y'all Friday going, though? How y'all Friday going, man? I hope everything going well for y'all, man. How y'all Friday going? What's poppin', bro? Man, ain't nothing. We just coolin'. Trying to talk this boxing, bro. Trying to talk this boxing, man. It's been a very lovely Friday. I've been having a great day, man. I've been having a hell of a day. You know what I'm saying? I had a very productive and, you know, cool, laid-back week, man. I'm just thankful, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful, man. Everything been A1, man. I hope the same for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got some good boxing to talk today, man. We got some good boxing to talk today. We gonna let some more people get on in here. Already, Steven Johnson, blessed day. It's always blessed, man. Jose Pancho Esparza, why I cut my beard. Man, I just had to switch it up on him one time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just had to switch it up on him one time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just switch it up one time. You know what I'm talking about? I had the beard for a little minute. You know what I mean? But I had to hit him with something different one time. You know, my shit grow back pretty fast. So if I wanted to grow that whole back, I could. But it's all good. I'm rocking out. Hey, King Y, that's my brother right there, man. We blessed for sure, bro. We blessed. It's always something to be thankful for, man. Always something to be thankful for. For sure. You know, this random, but when they gonna bless us for real with the next, bro. I've been trying to get on the boxing game for a minute, bro. Like, I bought a PS3 just so I can play, cause you know I play PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I don't really rock with Xbox like that. You feel me? I can play Xbox, but I always been a Sony cat. You feel me? So I got the PS4, but I went and bought a PS3 just so I can play Fight Night. You know what I mean? I be on there playing the little legend mode. Round 4 was hard. I be playing champion. PS5 got a new boxing game. I hope so, bro. I hope so. What's the name gonna be? Is it gonna be Fight Night? Or is it gonna be another brand? I'm getting texts, boy, say he done cut the beard. Hey, man, I had to switch it up. Hard Knock Nights Live. Hey, I heard about that game, bro. That Hard Knock Nights Live. Do they have like some like gameplay footage of that? Like, do it look good? He said it's some bullshit. I hope not, bro. Like, if they gonna bring the boxing back, bro, they gotta do it right. Go to Showbiz, the adult channel, to see gameplay. Okay, bet. And I heard him talking about that, bro. Like, I really want to see some gameplay on that because I hope they, you know what I'm saying? They got to do that right, bro. Because we've been waiting too long for a boxing game, dog. They got to do that right. It looks straight? Okay. I just want something, like, realistic. You know what I mean? Something like simulation, not too arcadey. You feel me? I wouldn't mind, like, I always wanted to see the 2K brand. I always wanted to see them make, you know what I'm saying, a boxing game of today. I believe they tried to make one previously, but it didn't turn out too good. You know what I'm saying? But that was with old technology. I would like to see them try to make something today. You feel me? That's what I said, bro. Real talk. I feel like 2K, if 2K made a boxing game, bro, I think the My Career series gonna be hard. Like, the My Career mode gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, shit, they'll be able to do a lot with that game, bro. My boy Will Smith say, "Where is the beard?" I done switched it up on him, bro. Hey, bro, I wish y'all could see my text feed, bro. Niggas going crazy in my text. Talking about he done cut the beard. Say, don't the fighters have to agree? I believe they do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's been like one of the issues with making a boxing game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like the NFL or the NBA where you dealing with, you know, a whole like organization. You dealing with a lot of individuals. So I think it would kind of be hard to get everybody on the same accord. So I think that's one of the issues that people be having with those boxing games. You know, but I'm pretty sure they can make something happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they can make something happen. You know what I mean? But I'm ready for these fights, man. We got some good fights coming. PS5, that's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? PS5. I wanna see what type of gameplay they gonna have on there, bro. Like, when you look at the graphics of the games right now, it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? How can you make the graphics look any better? You know what I mean? Mike Weary the Great is gone, bruh. It's gone. Everybody tripping out. Rob the Third, Clarissa Shields said they making a fight night. Bruh, I hope. They gotta make another fight night, dog. They got to, bruh. EA, yeah, a joint collaboration. That's probably the best case scenario, bruh. If they can do a joint collaboration, that's probably the best case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Take a little bit from each side and, you know, put y'all heads together and make some cold. You feel me? That's probably the best case scenario. You know what I mean? Because it always seemed like one or the other is lacking something. You feel me? And we've been, as boxing fans, bro, we've been waiting so long for a boxing game. Like, I don't got no type of disdain towards the UFC, but I mean, that shit cool. You know what I mean? But I wanna have that, just that hand-to-hand combat. You feel me? I wanna have that hand-to-hand combat. You feel me? So I don't really. I mean, the UFC fighting game, that's cool, bro, but it ain't the same. I hate seeing MMA games and not boxing. Facts, bro. Like, if you gonna have MMA, bro, like, boxing on the rise right now. This is a good time for boxing, bro. Like, this is a real good time for boxing right now. It ain't no reason why we don't have a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no reason, bro. Niggas going crazy in my chat, in my text. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going crazy. I'm gonna have to try to fight with Earl and go against TC. Hey, bro, if they make a new one, bro, you gotta have all the new niggas on there, bro. You gotta have Earl on there, Crawford. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have Canelo on there. On me, weight classes and styles would be crazy. Facts. Facts, bro. Fight night coming out soon. What's up, Davion Simmons? That's what I keep hearing, bro. Harry Jackowski. Andre gonna whoop him. That's what you think? Even AB gonna be on that hoe. Ah! Hey, if AB on there, bro, that'll go crazy, bro. If AB on there, you know what I'm saying? If they got him doing all his little inside and outside the ring antics, that'll go crazy. Yeah, that would be lit, man. But say, man, so what y'all think about this this Canelo and Andre fight, bro? Like, I've been hearing a whole lot of talks that this fight is like damn near done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that saying that this fight is pretty much a done deal. Now, I don't know for sure, but that's just what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if this fight is gonna happen, initially I was hearing that Canelo was waiting on Kovalev and Anthony Yarde fight to be done. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Takaris Rivers? You know what I'm saying? They were saying that Canelo was waiting on the Anthony Yarde and Kovalev fight to be done to pick an opponent, but I think behind the scenes, bro, they really trying to make that Andre fight happen. You know, and I think that's for the best interest of boxing and specifically for the middleweight division, bro. Canelo gonna struggle with fighters similar to Andre. I mean, somebody might think that because, you know, Canelo has had trouble with boxers and people who move. But at this point, bro, I don't really doubt Canelo, dog. Because he done been in a fight with so many guys, bro. That's what I said, Vigilante. I feel like Canelo just more battle tested. I feel like, you know, he's pretty much been in there with, you know, damn near every style. And ever since he fought Floyd Mayweather, bro, he just been getting better and better. You know, I do think that there's a surprise element to this fight, though. Southside do say, what's good, bro? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If I miss y'all, Sky's the Limit TK or Sky's the Limit KT, what's good, bro? Say he the total package now. I agree. I would like to see a little bit more foot movement from Canelo, but I mean, the way he boxed and his upper body movement, bro, he really don't have to move his feet like that. You know, but I do think that this is, there's going to be a surprise factor in this fight simply because we haven't seen, I mean, maybe since Mayweather, we haven't really seen Canelo in the ring, or maybe, the left-handed guy? Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's the left-handed guy? The Cuban. Lara. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really seen him in there with the caliber of a boxer of Andre since maybe a Mayweather or a Lara. You know? So I think it's going to be a surprise factor. Like, you know, does Canelo still have issues with guys who move? You know? But again, I don't necessarily think that Andre is as defensively responsible as a Mayweather or a Lara. You know what I'm saying? They saying, I'm hearing that they damn near done with the fight, bro. I don't think it's official yet. but I'm hearing that they damn near done with the fight. You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing that the fight is like pretty much done. Andre might have trouble. Andre might trouble Canelo. Andrade. I think he could give Canelo some trouble. It just depends, bro, because we never seen Andrade in there with like anybody close to Canelo. That's the another surprise factor. Is Andrade really as good as everybody say he is? You know, is everybody really as good? Is Andrade really as good as everybody say he is? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to think. This guy has been heavily touted since he came into boxing. Really haven't fought nobody yet. You know? He really haven't fought nobody, bro. I think, yeah, I agree, Steven Johnson. I think he's going to give Canelo some type of issues because you got to look at size. He got the length. You got to look at styles. You know, he got a very, very sharp boxing pedigree. You know, but at the same time, we haven't seen him fight anybody close to the caliber of a Canelo. You know, and I think, you know, I gotta see him get hit by somebody like Canelo. You know, I gotta see how Andre reacts to adversity. You dig what I'm saying? I gotta see that because we really haven't seen that. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Charlo doesn't have enough skills. I disagree, man. I actually think just if we're looking at styles and natural ability, I think that Charlo would probably be more trouble for Canelo than Andre will. But again, we don't know. We don't know. That's why we got to see the fight. That's why we got to see the fight, bro. Because Andre can get a little wild in there, bro. He can get a little wild. You know? He can get a little wild. And I think, you know, in order for him to win this fight, bro, he going to have to be on a whole nother level. You know, he going to have to take his intensity to a whole nother level. I'm talking about sharpness, focus, you know, none of that throwing while you know, ducking your head down, closing your eyes while you throwing, just getting too wild. Sometimes he do that. You know, Canelo is too sharp of a boxer for you to get reckless in there because he capitalized on everything. I don't think people really give Canelo enough credit for, you know, his mental fortitude, his sharpness, his ring IQ. Even though Canelo don't really move his feet like that, you know what I'm saying? He got very, very high ring IQ. You know, he just do it a different way. Say you tripping, Jamal will beat the brakes out. What's happening, fam? What's good, Tez Frank? What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? I might have missed a couple of people, man. We talking this boxing early, man. I might have missed a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, shout out to y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with your boy Merlot Fridays as usual. Israel Diaz, Jamal Charlo has bad defense. I don't necessarily think he got bad defense, bro. What's up, Rashawn Williams? You know what I'm saying? Jose Yepes, what's good? Canelo too small for 160? Oh, you saying he is a small 160? I mean, yeah, he kind of small, you know. But Canelo, he got a lot of that sturdiness to him. You feel me? Like, he's short. I think Canelo maybe like 5'7" 3/4, maybe 5'8" on a good day. But he very strong. You know what I'm saying? For a guy that size, he very strong. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think Jamal Charlo would definitely, I think just his size and his jab, you know, if he go in there with the right game plan, I think he could definitely give Canelo some problems. You know, I just got to see, I've seen Jamal Charlo with stiffer competition than I've seen Andre. So it's kind of, I have a better gauge on him than I do with Andre. Like, literally, I haven't really seen Andre tested or seen him in there with nobody that got like anywhere close to, you know, good to great to elite type of talent. I haven't seen that, you know. So it's really tough for me to kind of gauge him. But, I mean, if you're just talking about raw abilities, just pure boxing skills, I mean, Andre definitely can give anybody trouble. Canelo versus a herky-jerky fighter like Andre would be easy. Possibly, because, you know, he's a very, very solid counterpuncher, bro. And Canelo, like, he waits for you to make a mistake, and he capitalizes on it. You know what I'm saying? He capitalizes on it. That's what he does. You know? He's very sharp. I think Canelo is deceptively slow. I mean, deceptively fast. You know, people think he's slow, but he quick with them hoes, bruh. Canelo quick with them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Say, boy, y'all going hard on Boo Boo. You say Boo Boo a clown. Hey, Mike Weary say, do you think J Rock can beat Boo Boo? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Where would it happen though? You know what I'm saying? I don't see J Rock moving up to 160 for a while. I think he's very comfortable at 154. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he can beat Andrade? I think he's more battle tested. You know, I think he's been in with better competition. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me who I've seen more from, you know, up until this point, I say I've seen more from J Rock. Say Canelo chubby. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be a good fight. You know, and then also another interesting thing, y'all seen that Sean Porter brought Andrade into camp. You know, I think they helping each other get ready. What's up, Fabo? What's good, bro? I think Andrade and Sean Porter, they helping each other get ready. Of course, Andrade helping Sean get ready for Earl Spence. But then I think, you know, if you look at Sean Porter, he really ain't got a style similar to Canelo at all. But if you look at size and stature, you know, they kind of, you know, Sean a short, stocky, kind of sturdy guy too. You know, so that could be a sign right there that Andrade knows something about that Canelo fight happening. Say nothing is going to help Porter. Canelo is a machine. On me, bruh. Canelo really, you know, I think he get credit. He for sure get credit, bro. But it's still some people that, you know, they don't really understand the full spectrum of Canelo's skills, bro. Like, dude can fight, bro. Dude can fight. And he been in there with everybody, you know. He been in there with everybody. The only person that I can say that Canelo truly, like, tried to stay away from, really, bro, was Jamal Charlo. And, I mean, you could say it's politics with that, you know. You could say it's politics with that. Only thing Porter can do is run from Spence. Man, y'all think he gonna run? Y'all think Sean Porter will run from Earl Spence? Or do you think he gonna stud up and fight? The way he been talking at these press conferences, bruh, I don't know. You know, he's showing something different. You know, he bringing a different type of energy out there now. You feel me? Canelo definitely a dog, bruh. He definitely a dog. Yup. Sir Geechee, what's good, bro? What's good? Say Sean just selling the fight. One man, well, Marquez don't like. Oh, y'all going too fast. What's up, Chris Rayner? You don't think Canelo can beat Andrade? I mean, I'm not saying that Andrade can't win, but it's hard for me to just pick him over Canelo, who's been in there with Shane Mosley, Floyd Mayweather, Angulo, Lara, Danny Jacobs, Triple G 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, Austin Trout, Cotto, you feel me? Like, bruh done been in there with hellified, like, top elite competition, bruh. You know what I mean? Canelo done really seen it all, bro. He done seen it all. Boy, say Sean cashing out. Y'all think Sean Porter doing this for the money? Or you think he really feel like he can beat Earl Spence? It's a lot of people thinking Sean's just trying to get a payday. My boy King Y say he doing it for the money. Y'all don't think Sean want to be great, bro? Yeah, Canelo, he definitely got some iffy decisions. I'm not going to lie and say every fight he won was clear cut. He definitely been in some fights where you like, damn, bro, the judges showed him hella love. I don't trust Andre. He gonna pull a Danny Jacobs. That's possible, Tez Frank. And that's the thing, bro. When you got a fighter, even though he shows promise, when you got a guy who's like Andre, he's always had these contract issues, you know, could never secure a big fight. And then you look at the fact that he ain't really showed us nothing, bro. How can you trust a guy like that over a battle-tested Canelo Alvarez, bruh? it's hard for me to do. If I had to bet money, if somebody say, look, bro, you got to bet everything you own on this fight, and you got to pick one of these dudes, I don't feel comfortable betting my money on Andre, bro. I don't. Andre might be a different level from Danny Jacobs. You know, I do think he's more naturally gifted than Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. But again, Danny Jacobs, even though I knew he was going to fold versus Canelo, I knew he really wasn't going to go for broke. You know what I'm saying? I still, you know, I would probably trust Danny Jacobs. I mean, I really didn't trust Danny Jacobs at all either, bro. Because I seen what he do when he get in there with a guy like Triple G. He could have closed the deal or could have, you know, took it to Triple G a little bit more. But he kind of played the safe route. I don't trust guys like that. You know, I want to see a fighter that's going to get in there and impose their will. Now, you can be smart. And I also think with that Danny Jacobs versus Triple G, I felt like, you know, his corner was actually doing him a disservice. Because they was telling him he's up majorly on the cards, just box, just move, just box and move. When really, bro, it's a close-ass fight, and you got to, you know, you got to state your claim. You know, you got to go out there and show some ring generalship. You know, I'm not a big fan of guys that just like to play it safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of that. You feel me? I like somebody who's going to go out there and actually, you know, try to win a fight. Especially if you fighting a champion, you got to go take the belts. Now, in this case, Andre would be the champion going up against Canelo. You know, but at the same time, he got to fight like he the underdog, bro, because you really ain't proved nothing. You know, if it come down to a close fight, them judges going to give it to Canelo before they give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Canelo has deceptive style. He do. Like Canelo, he's one of those guys that it look easy from the outside. You might be like, okay, yeah, I can get in there. You know, he's slow. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, he don't got no, you know, he don't got no foot movement, or he don't hit that hard. But when you get in the ring, though, it's a different story. That's the type of dude Canelo is, bro. But to the trained eye, somebody who can actually understand and break down what they saying, you can see the intricacies of what Canelo be doing, bro. Like, that dude is very intelligent in the ring. And like I told y'all, ever since he fought Floyd, he took it to another notch. You say, what's up, Captain? You say Canelo fooling people with that knee brace on. Hey, I never thought of that, bro. That's a good-ass point. I never thought of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Canelo really got boys thinking they're sweet with that knee brace. It probably ain't even nothing wrong with his knee. He too damn young for something to be wrong with his knees, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably out there pulling an old trick, man. On me. Ain't nothing wrong with Canelo kneecaps, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He got people thinking he can't move. You know, they going into the fight thinking, okay, I'm gonna force him to his left. I'm gonna force him to his left. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna force him to his left side. You know, he can't move to the left. He got that knee brace. Man, Canelo out there is comfortable as hell. You know what I'm saying? Planting his feet in the ground. Ain't got no issues. That's a good point, bro. I never thought of that. I never thought of that, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that I use. I use a tactic like that, bro. I go out there with a whole shoulder brace on. Like, oh, he can't throw the right hand. Bet. Okay. Shit, he can't throw the right hand. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I come over your head with that overhand right. It'd be over for you. On me, I'd do that. What you think about Tank versus Former? That's a good fight, bro. I think it's about time for Tank to get in there with somebody that's, you know, has a different style to what we normally see. I just want to see Tank in there. And I'm not saying that Former is an elite boxer. He's a good boxer. He definitely got skills. But, you know, I want to see him in there with somebody like Former. Just to at least see how he deal with a boxer. You know, Lomachenko and Tank, that would be a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a fight. That's really the fight to me that I want to see. I think he gonna kill Former. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I think he gonna crush Former. You know what I'm saying? Because Tevin Former, he get hit a little bit too much. You know what I mean? He get hit a little bit too much. Gene Thomas, what's good? Yeah, hey, Tez Frank say Tank gonna sleep for him. I agree, bro. I agree. I think Tank stops Farmer in about 5 or 6 rounds, bro. 5 or 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, Kato. I think Farmer is good, not great. You know, he's to me, he's like just above average. You know, he's not nothing that'll blow your mind or blow you away. But if you put him in there with somebody that's average or below average, you gonna be able to tell who's the skilled fighter. Farmer got zero power. You know what, bro? Do he have any knockouts, bro? I haven't seen him knock anybody out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll be able to make Tank respect him. But see, remember that's the same thing I said about a potential fight with Tank and Lomachenko. I think that's gonna be a hell of a matchup. But if Lomachenko can't do anything to make Tank respect him, I mean, you really ain't got no defense to hold him off of you. And Tank, bro, he's one of those guys that if he smell blood, he going for the kill. He going for the kill. So you gotta be able to hit him with some to make him think twice. And I don't think Tevin Foreman can do that. Loma different. Nah, Loma definitely different. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I'm not comparing Lomachenko to Tevin Foreman at all. I mean, that's night and day. They leagues. Lomachenko is leagues above Tevin Foreman. I'm not even comparing them, but all I'm saying is that the same concept when you fighting Tank, bro, you gonna have to make him respect you, bro. You gotta make Tank respect you. If you go out there throwing them pity pat punches and then you leaving yourself open the slightest bit, bro, it's not gonna end well for you against Tank. Because he gonna bum rush through all that shit, bro. He ain't no hoe. You feel me? Tank gonna bum rush through all that, dog. You gotta be able to hit Tank with something to make him second guess himself. We don't know if Tank could go 12 rounds. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's what I'm saying, bro. I would like to see somebody who has the ability to not just survive and, duck and dodge and stay away from danger the whole fight. I want somebody to engage and make them, have some respect for him. But I want to see somebody who has that extra element as well to be able to make Tank think. You feel me? To be able to, go rounds, but be competitive at the same time. Loma versus Tank is crazy. Lomachenko versus Tank Davis is top 5 matchup in boxing that could be made today. You know what I'm saying? I got a few fights on that list, like the top matchups that could be made in the game today, in boxing today. That's one of those fights on the list. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I will pay cash money to watch Lomachenko versus Tank Davis. That is a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? That is a hell of a fight. D. Jefferson, what's good, bro? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Regis versus Crawford. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Regis gonna come up to 47 anytime soon? Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. That's another good fight, bro. I've been calling for that fight for a while too. The funny thing about it is Gary Russell Jr., he talking like he want to fight Tank, but then every time they ask him about, going up to 130, he's like, well, when I move up to 130, or I might move up to 130, or I want to fight Leo Santa Cruz and then move up to 130. I'm like, bruh, you can't be calling out Tank, bruh, and you're not even in his weight class, bruh. I believe that Gary Russell really want that smoke with Tank once he get to 130, dog. It's official that Gary Russell signed with his own. That's official, y'all. Hell no, Tank ain't scared of Gary Russell Jr. That's facts. I know he ain't scared of him, bro. I know he ain't scared of him. I don't know what happened. I mean, shit, Loma happened to Gary Russell in that fight. I was going to say, shit, I don't know what happened to Russell in that fight with Loma, because he really didn't look himself, but shit, you got to give credit to Loma. You know what I mean? And he say he want a rematch with Loma, but shit, I can't tell. Gary Russell will get slept by Tank. I think Tank will stop Gary Russell Jr., man. He get hit too much. You know what I'm saying? He get hit too much. He say Loma happened. That's facts. He get hit too much, bro. Gary Russell Jr. is one of those guys. I think he relies on his hand speed a little bit too much. He definitely got skills. You know, he can definitely box. I don't think he used his jab enough for a guy like Tank. In order for you to in order to beat Tank, bro, you're gonna have to have a great jab, and you're gonna have to have some power. You know what I'm saying? A great jab and some power. You're gonna have to have respectable power and a jab to keep him at distance. Teofimo Lopez, I like Lopez, man. I like Lopez. I think Lopez, though, I think he's more athleticism than anything. You know, I would like to see Lopez beats Tank. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, no, my brother. No way, no how. I don't see that. I don't see Lopez beating Tank, man. I mean, he's bigger than Tank. So I mean, if they could fight at 35, you know what I'm saying? If they can fight at 35, that'd be a nice fight. But I don't see Lopez being at 35 too much longer. D Jefferson, you know that was some bullshit, man. Talking about Lopez gonna beat Tank. You crazy, man. But Lopez is moving up to 40 pretty soon, and Tank already made it clear that he'll never fight at 140. You know what I'm saying? Lopez beats Comey. I think Lopez, that's a good fight. I'm not sure he beat Comey. But that's a good fight. If he can beat Comey, that's going to show me that he ready for something. You know what I'm saying? If he can beat Comey, that show me that he ready for something. Somebody said Devin Haney versus Loma. That's a hell of a fight, man. To me, I don't know. I'm going to say right now, with Devin Haney being in the stage of his career right now, I'm going to say that's like 55-45 for Loma. You know what I'm saying? It could be 50-50 just because of the size of Devin Haney, but I'm going to say 55-45 for Loma. He might be too green for Loma right now. I don't know. Tank versus Stevenson, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I think Devin too young, bro. He too young. You know what I'm saying? Loma done seen a little bit too much, bro. Give Devin Haney about 3, 4, 5 more fights, maybe 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? 3 more fights, and 2 of those guys be like top competition. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll have a better gauge at how he can deal with Loma. You know what I'm saying? But Tank versus Stevenson, though, that's a good fight, bro. All of these fights that y'all mentioning right now, these gonna be some great fights in the future. I see a lot of these fights happening. Aside from maybe Tank fighting anybody at 140, I don't see that. But Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, possibly with Shakur Stevenson, because Stevenson at 126 right now, so he still got some time. Haney getting a lot of love from the zone. Yeah, they showing him respect. They showing him love over there. I think he got a good home over there with the zone. J-Rock and Hurd rematch. Man, I think J-Rock win again. I think J-Rock gonna win again. You know, I'm not saying that that Hurd can't win that fight. You know, but I think J-Rock is just a more polished boxer. You know what I mean? I think he got more tools in the toolbox. You know, if it come down to one of those wars where they in the pocket just throwing them hoes, I think J-Rock can do that too. He can win that battle too. You feel me? That's the tough thing in that matchup with J-Rock and Hurd, because Hurd got the attrition, he got the physical skills, he got the aggression, but I don't think he can play J-Rock game. J-Rock can play his game though. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock can play Hurd game. I don't know if Hurd can play J-Rock game. You know, if J-Rock want to sit on the back foot and box, he could do that. I don't think that Hurd could really do that. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock showed heart and IQ. That's facts. To me, y'all, I still haven't seen a better fight than J-Rock versus Hurd. You know what I'm saying? That's, to this day, that's fight of the, I'll say fight of the year, comeback of the year for J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? Upset of the year. You know, I think that's all in one, man. J-Rock put on a hell of a performance in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got J-Rock winning that rematch. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a great fight. You know, I think Hurd going to go in there with something to prove, of course. You know, especially losing in his hometown or his home area. You know, he was feeling some type of way about that. Ruiz upset of the year. You can say that, bro. You might be right on that. You might be right. That's a toss-up for me, bro, because a lot of people counted J-Rock out in that fight. But see, the thing is, though, I kind of had a feeling that Ruiz could beat Joshua. You know what I mean? I had a feeling that Ruiz was just a bad matchup for Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But again, though, if we're looking from a broad spectrum, you know, you might have to give it to Ruiz. Until September 28th. Cut it out, man. I know y'all ain't talking about Sean Porter gonna upset Errol Spence, man. Cut it out. Do y'all think Andre gonna help Sean Porter, man? Everybody talking about, oh, he about to take Sean Porter game to the next level. Yeah, I think Ruiz gonna beat Joshua again, bro. I just think he's a better fighter, bro. I think he's a more skilled fighter. Clearly upset of the year, Ruiz. I can't really argue with that, bro. That was a big ass upset, bro. And they said Boo Boo ain't shit. Boo Boo ain't shit. Do y'all think that's even a good person to bring in to mimic Earl? Like, is it really a thing of trying to mimic Errol Spence, or you just want to bring in a big southpaw just to give you that look of a southpaw? You know what I'm saying? Because Andre don't fight nothing like Errol Spence at all. So, you know, I guess the only thing that you can say good about it is he is a southpaw. He got good size on him. He's strong. You know, but they don't fight the same. Yeah, I agree, Cooler Stevenson. I think it's a good idea just to have like a big southpaw in there, somebody who can, you know, try to push you back and, you know, try to get physical with you. He do get a little wild in there, but I really don't see how that's going to, you know, help Sean Porter, really. Fight of the year? Which one fight of the year? I think is Joshua, not Joshua, but I think J-Rock and Hurd was definitely fight of the year. Yeah, that's what I believe, too. Andrade is going to help Sean Porter kind of prepare for the size of Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Say he can't teach nothing about he can't teach Porter nothing about Spence. Say Andrade is a runner. Hey, the last dude he fought, what was his name? Was Magic Selecki. I mean, and I never seen the guy, one of his fights, that I never seen one of Selecki's fights, so forgive me, you know what I'm saying, for my terrible journalism. But, I mean, I didn't know much about Selecki, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, Andre looked good in that fight. He looked good in that fight, man. He was kind of wild, but I thought he was going to stop the dude, to be real. I think he got a knockdown in that fight. I thought he was going to stop the dude. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to get a stoppage. But I don't really know how much Andre is going to be able to help Sean Porter in that, you know. I mean, other than him being a big southpaw, I really don't know how much he can do to help Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Selecki got knocked down first round and bounced. Hey, he did. You know what I'm saying? He did. Say the only thing that'll help Sean is if Earl pull out the fight. Ah, boy, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Why all black fighters got to be labeled runners? Shit, we know Terrence Crawford ain't no runner. You know what I'm saying? We know Errol Spence ain't no runner. You dig what I'm saying? We know Deontay Wilder ain't no runner. You feel me? We know J-Rock ain't no runner. You know what I'm saying? You know they be hating, man. Say Andrade is a runner. I think Andrade got good boxing skills. I don't necessarily call guys who choose to box as opposed to brawl. I don't think that, you know, that they're necessarily running. You feel me? I feel like you should go with the best game plan that's going to help you win the fight. The problem that I have is guys that's really not good at boxing like that who try to box and it look like you just surviving, like Adrian Broner. He's just not a good boxer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all love AB. I got a place in my heart for AB too. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the truth early on, but he's not a good boxer. But in his eyes, he's boxing good by just surviving. In his eyes, that's good boxing. But it really ain't good boxing. It's just avoiding punches. You know what I'm saying? That really ain't good boxing. You know? It's a lot of guys like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys like that. They feel like if you survive, you boxing good. Nah, that's not boxing. You know, Paulie Malignaggi, you know, he claimed to be just some fantastic boxer, all but he just tried to survive, bro. He's not really a good boxer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Say he was good in the beginning of his career. That's facts. He was. You know, maybe he was more disciplined in, or maybe the smaller weights just fit him better. Say Paulie suck. Hey, bro, y'all remember how Sean Porter did Paulie though, bro? Bro, Sean Porter beat the brakes off Paulie. Say, hey, go back and watch the highlights of that fight, bro. Sean Porter beat the brakes off of Paulie Malignaggi, boy. It looked like a goddamn mongoose was on a squirrel, boy. It was mauling the hell out that boy. It looked like Paulie was asking for help mid trades. You know what I'm saying? He asking for help. He looking at the ref like, motherfucker, if you don't stop this fight, help me, please. Paulie said Porter was on PD. Hey, I heard about that, bro. I heard Paulie said Porter was on PEDs, bro. Bro, you get your ass whooped like that, bro. You think somebody on steroids? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, y'all remember that though, bro? Hey, Sean Porter was on that boy neck, boy. I'm telling you. Sean Porter was on Paulie neck, boy. I'm telling you. He looked like a lion attacking a gazelle. For real, dog. Say, that's the most ferocious performance I ever seen by Sean Porter, dog. Bro, he was on that man's neck, bro. He didn't let that man breathe at all. He smelled straight food, bro. It's like he walked into his mama crib and mama was in the kitchen cooking up a feast. You know what I'm saying? He ain't asked no questions. Went straight to the kitchen, fixed a plate. Boy, he ain't asked no questions. I'm telling you, dog. I'm like, man, say. That's to this day, I think that's Sean Porter's best performance, bro. And he didn't even have to do Paulie like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do Paulie like that. That was messed up, bro. He said that fight won Porter a lot of fans. That's facts. What's good, NBA Films? What's popping, bro? That's how Porter gonna attack Earl Spence. Shit. Nah, he know better than that. He know better than to go in there like that on Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's his best chance, though. To be real with y'all, that's his best chance to win. You feel me? He gonna have to go in that bitch and forget about all the boxing that he learned in training camp, bro. He just got to go in there and just try to take off on Earl, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got to try to fight Earl like they in the streets. You know what I mean? That's his only chance, bro. He say he gonna die that night. Bruh, y'all crazy, dog. But nah, for real, bruh, Sean Porter need to go back and watch that Paulie Malignaggi tape, and he need to try to recreate that, bro. He need to do everything he did against Paulie Malignaggi, bro. That's his only chance. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's his only chance, dog. He got to go in that hole with reckless abandon. You know what I'm saying? Playing no games, getting straight to it. That's his only chance. He said, bring the body bags. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all gonna see braids unraveling. Soon as Earl lands something hard, you gonna see one of them braids come loose. They already ain't got no hang time. You gonna see them hoes start unraveling soon as he get hit with something, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get nasty in there, bro. It's gonna get nasty. Is Mikey Garcia going to 140? I would like to see Mikey get one more fight at 147 with somebody that's not as big and not as powerful as Earl, just to see how he does. And if that don't work, then go to 140. Because I'm one of those guys, I think Mikey can fight at 47. I think it's a couple of the top guys that Mikey can beat. You know? I like Mikey Garcia's chances versus Keith Thurman. People might call me crazy. People might call me crazy. I like Mikey Garcia's chances versus Danny Garcia. I'm not saying he wins the fight, but I like his chances, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like Mikey Garcia versus Terrence Crawford. I don't necessarily think he can beat Crawford, but I think it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Mikey can contend with some of the top 47 pounders. Let's just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? People think just because Spence did what he did to him that Mikey just trash. No, bro. Don't just throw away his whole career based off that one performance. Like he wasn't top 5 pound for pound. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know, to this day, he's still top 10 pound for pound. Don't do that. Garcia versus Pac. I like that. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. I think 140, I agree, bro. 140 probably suit him better because he'll have more of a size advantage, you know? But I think he can fight at 47. If Mikey go to 140 right now, I don't see Jose Ramirez beating him. I don't see Maurice Hooker beating him. I think the only fight that's really going to be about something is Regis Prograis. Yeah. I think Regis and Mikey will be a great fight. You know, that will be a great fight. You know, to me, that's a 50-50 fight, bro. Mikey and Regis. I'm going to lean towards Mikey, though. You say Mikey can't beat Prograis? I don't know, bro. I don't know. At 140, I don't know. I'm going to call it 50-50, but based off of resume, I'm going to lean towards Mikey. I think Mikey will beat Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I think he's too good of a boxer. Lopez he relies too much on athleticism. I'm going to tell y'all what Mikey going to do on Lopez. This is what he going to do. He going to keep him at the end of the jab, and he going to 1-2 him all night long, straight counterpunch. Every time Lopez try to get overzealous and come in with that crazy, overly athletic style, Mikey going 1-2, boom, step back in. Y'all got to understand, just like Earl Spence, Mikey is a master at distance. He just couldn't do that shit with Earl because Earl got longer reach, and he's even better at distance. But Mikey going to keep Lopez at distance and 1-2 him all night. I'm telling you. He fuck around and stop Lopez. He fuck around and stop Teofimo Lopez, bro. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Mikey Garcia fuck around and stop Teofimo Lopez. He going to 1-2 him all night. He going to 1-2 to death. Counter punch, 1-2 to death. I'm telling you, it ain't going to be nothing nice for Lopez in there. Regis got a dude with a 2-20 record. Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you can't expect me to pick Regis over Mikey Garcia now. We talking about a pound-for-pound fighter here now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a multi-divisional champion. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I can't pick Regis over Mikey. I'm not saying that he can't win, but I'm going to lean towards Mikey in a fight like that. I think if Mikey go to 140 right now, he'll take over. He'll take over. Bob need to make Loma fight Mikey. Man, but what they going to fight, though? You think Loma going to come up to 140? I mean, I think Mikey can make 35, but is he willing to go that low? because it ain't gonna be that much money in that fight. You know, it's not like Lomachenko is just some huge draw. So, I mean, is it worth it for him to lose all that weight and go down to 35? Or do you think it'll still be a good fight if Loma come up to 40? You know, I think Loma already too small for 35. You know what I'm saying? So for him to come up to 40, I really don't see that happening. I like Josh Taylor, man. Josh Taylor can fight, bro. I like Josh Taylor. I think, you know, I just want to see Josh Taylor in there. I would have loved to see him in that Regis fight, bro. I think that would have showed me everything that I needed to see. You know, but just from the spectrum, you know, I think Josh Taylor can fight for sure. Crawford told Regis come up to 47 here in the hey, man. Hey, I don't know. I don't think Regis. What's up, Trill Boxing Talk, man? What's up with it, Black Fight fans? Salute, man. Appreciate you coming through, showing love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regis going up to 47 and messing with Crawford. I think he gonna need a couple of fights first, bro, before he go up there trying to mess with Crawford, dog. He gonna need a couple of fights. You know, that ain't gonna really be easy. I mean, it ain't gonna be something that you can just ease into going up to 47. He gonna have to get a couple of fights in. If Josh Taylor can beat all the fighters that's on Crawford resume, that's possible. Regis versus Taylor back on October 26th. That's what I want to hear, man. Appreciate that, Black Fight fan. That's what I wanted to hear, man. Because I was wondering about that fight, dog. I'm trying to see, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. And that's really right there. That's going to allow me, it's in London, bet. That's going to allow me to gauge where Josh Taylor is. And then also it's going to give me some more information on where Regis Prograis is. You know what I'm saying? Terrence the Truth, just one of those guys that you can't KO. I don't know. I think Terrence, you know, if he get hit with something, I mean, we seen him hurt, you know what I'm saying? But he's pretty responsible on defense. Sometimes he get reckless, you feel me? But like I said, if he get in there with a guy like Errol Spence and he get reckless like that, it's not going to end good for him. Gene Thomas too young. I'm not sure who Gene Thomas is. I don't know who that is, man. Bud did get hurt by Gamboa. That's facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and to give credit to Bud, he did get hurt by Gamboa, but he had a very, very quick recovery. You know, so it wasn't one of those long, drawn-out situations where, you know, it took him a long time to regain his, you know, his bearings, and, you know, he was like flailing all across the ring and stuff. So I got to give Bud credit on that. He did recover quickly. But with a guy like, and then if you look at the remainder of that fight, he continued to get reckless and he continued to leave himself open. If you fight a guy like Errol Spence like that, you know, Earl gonna take advantage. He gonna capitalize. If Earl see you hurt, bro, he gonna capitalize on it. You know what I'm saying? I think a guy like Kell Brook, you know, if Kell Brook gets you hurt, he'll capitalize on it. You know, look at how he was taking it to Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Even though he lost that fight and they threw his corner through in the towel, bro, Kell Brook went in that fight trying to win, bro. He was taking it to Triple G like he was trying to stop him. You know what I'm saying? You say Bud want Earl for that retirement check. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. I think that fight gonna happen, bro. I think Crawford really, like, he genuinely want to fight Earl to see who the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily just a money thing with Bud Crawford. Styles make fights. Brook has no movement. Now, Brook can move, bro. He got good foot movement. You know what I'm saying? Brook pretty much can do it all, bro. He can pretty much do it all. He got good foot movement, good lateral movement, good head movement. You know what I'm saying? He can do it all. People say he just got a 1-2, but if you look at the Earl Spence fight, he showed way more than a 1-2. He got hooks, he got uppercuts, he can fight on the inside from distance. He pretty much showed it all, bro. He pretty much showed it all. You know what I'm saying? But, man, like, I'm excited. It's a lot of fights that's coming. It's a lot of fights that's going down. Ugas ducked Spence last year. I don't know. Did he duck Spence last year? I know it's a lot of people that was trying to get that fight to happen around the time that Spence had fought Ocampo. But, you know, Spence had to take care of mandatory. I think Spencer stopped Ugas as well, bro. You know, but he pretty tough. He pretty tough. You know, I'm gonna give him credit, but I think he'll stop him. I just don't feel like, you know, I think he'll get reckless as well. He's a good boxer. You know, he got that traditional Cuban style, but if you look at the Omar Figueroa fight, if you look at the Sean Porter fight, he can get a little reckless. You know what I mean? I don't think that'll bode well against a guy like Earl Spence. Brook is complete, but Gas is out and late. That's true, you know. But it depends on how the fight is going, though. You know what I'm saying? With the Earl Spence fight, Earl was putting so much pressure on him, and, you know, he hitting him with body shots, jabbing him on the way in. You know, that's a lot of pressure over the course of 11 to 12 rounds. So he kind of tired down then. And then also you got to look at the fact that he had broken ribs and he had a broken orbital bone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily think that he got like crazy stamina issues. You know, I think Brook could last. Cloud Crowder, what's good, bro? What's going down? Spence wore Brook down. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think that Brook just like he's one of those guys that you could peg that has, you know, leaky stamina issues, anything like that. I think he just got wore down by a bigger, stronger fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what that was. But I think if you put Kell Brook in there with any of the top welterweights in the game today, you're going to get a competitive match. You're going to get a competitive match, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's, I mean, if we can get that Crawford fight, you know, we'll really be able to see where Crawford is right now. And then we'll be able to see if Brook really still got it or is he a finished fighter. A lot of people think Brook is finished. I don't think so. I think he's just, you know, he's been in two tough fights, you know, and he's had some time off. But, you know, people say that a layoff can hurt a fighter, which I agree, it definitely can. But I also think for a guy that's had, you know, multiple injuries, it could actually help a fighter as well. So, you know, I think he just kind of got to work himself back in. You know, only lost 2 fights. And look who he lost to, bro. Triple G, Earl Spence. You know, 1 fight was out of his weight class. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to give him some credit, bro. You definitely got to give him some credit, man. But, hey, man, I don't want to be in here too long, man. I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all Friday, man. Again, I appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all always coming through. Contender Regime Boxing. We going to do this shit every Friday, Merlot Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Your boy done murdered the Merlot. I'm about to go pour me another glass. You know what I'm talking about? We done murdered the Merlot today. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a great night, great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. Contender Regime Boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.